This tutorial will walk you through the process of passing data from LeadProsper back to Everflow. This is a minimal Everflow setup. Please contact your Everflow account manager if you have specific questions on how to change offers, payouts, or other details. Before getting started, you need to create a text field titled EF Transaction ID in your LeadProsper campaign that will be used for mapping your Everflow transaction ID. Once you've completed this step, log into Everflow and go to Offers. Create a new offer. We'll call ours LP Test for this example. Pick a client and a category. Next is the base destination URL. This is the URL of your landing page that your affiliates will be redirected to. Next, enter the URL of your landing page with /EF transaction ID equals appended at the end. Next, we need to add the shortcode for your transaction ID after the equals. To do this, click the curly brackets icon to the right of the text area and search for transaction ID. Then, copy and paste the transaction ID shortcode to the end of your URL. Once you're done, you should have a URL that looks like the one on screen. The transaction ID is the most crucial piece of information shared between LeadProsper and Everflow. This ID will track conversions, the publisher that is sending the traffic, payout amounts, and more. Click Next at the bottom of the offer. The revenue and payout section will be set up with your account manager. For this example, we'll be setting up an 80-20 split, so we'll set the revenue to RPS equals 80% and the payout to CPS equals 20%. This will set it up so that the revenue and payout numbers will be calculated dynamically based on the sale or conversion amount that we pass back to Everflow. Remember, this is just an example setup. Your revenue and payout options should be discussed with your Everflow account manager. Under the Tracking and Control section, ensure the conversion method is set to Server Postback. The rest of the settings will need to be figured out with your Everflow account manager. For the unique session identifier, we recommend selecting IP and 30 days as the session duration. This will ensure that no duplicate conversions are coming in from the same IP address for 30 days. The attribution, targeting, failed traffic, and email sections will all need to be determined by you and your Everflow account manager. The next step is to add partners. Click on Partners, Manage, then Add. A partner in Everflow is generally an affiliate, RevShare partner, or any other source or channel that you want to track for promoting your offers. They will receive the tracking link for your offer and send users to that link with the goal of driving successful conversions. For this example, we'll call our partner Test Partner. Here, you can create a login for the partner so that they can see their offers. Once you've created the partner, click back to the offer and add them to it using the Partner Visibility settings. Once you've added the partner, they now have access to the offer. To allow a partner to send traffic, click on the three dots to the right of the partner and click Get Tracking Link. This will give you a URL with the EF transaction ID that will take you to the website you previously set up. This form is linked with LeadProsper. Enter Test in the fields and hit Submit. Next, click back to your LeadProsper campaign and view the leads from your supplier. Here, you will see the test lead complete with the EF transaction ID. If the buyer has dynamic pricing, we'll set up a webhook in a way that sends the price back. We'll call this webhook Everflow Conversion. Set up a rule configuration that says if lead status is equal to accepted. Then we'll add a new action. We'll call this one Everflow. Click back to the offer details. Here we see the conversion in the tracking section. Copy this URL and post it into the webhook action. Select Get as the request method. This will automatically make the payload type a query string. Highlight everything in the URL after the question mark and then cut and paste that into the body of the webhook payload, replacing the information that was previously in the payload body. You'll then replace transaction ID with the EF transaction ID. To grab the lead amount, add amount equals LP lead sell price to the payload builder. You can also add sub-IDs here if needed. Now, click back to the offer and copy the test partner's tracking link again. Go to this URL and submit a new test. We'll call ours EF Test 2. Submit the test, then click back to LeadProsper to view the new test lead. Click over to the triggers log, where you can see where the conversion was sent and the amount that it was sold for. You can then copy the transaction ID and search in Everflow to easily find the conversion. If you click here, you can see the details of the conversion. Here, we see $20 of revenue to you and $5 to the buyer based on our 80-20 split we set up earlier. That's all for this tutorial. Once again, this is a minimal Everflow setup. Please contact your Everflow account manager if you have specific questions on how to change offers, payouts, or other details.